Welcome to Research Talk. In this video, I'm going to talk about how the process of literature review looks like in grounded theory. Literature review, you already have learned about it in your quantitative research classes, where you are engaged in a comprehensive literature review. What it means is before you start your study, before you start applying for your IRB approval, what you are doing is you are going deeper into the literature. You search for all research articles, books, and try to understand the phenomenon that you want to investigate as part of your study. So you are doing a very thorough, comprehensive literature review. So that's what a literature review process looks like in quantitative research. In grounded theory, you are developing a theory which is emerging from the data that you are collecting. And that is why the approach of literature review is slightly different than what we see in quantitative research. Unlike quantitative research, where we are engaged in comprehensive data analysis, we are engaged as a grounded theorist, I would say, minimal literature review. Minimal literature review refers to a process of literature review where you don't go deeper into the literature, but you just do a preliminary level of literature review. And why you do that? Because there may be a problem that as you are doing a deeper level of lit review, a comprehensive lit review, you are thinking all about these pre-existing concepts and theories in the field. And your awareness of all these pre-existing theories and concepts will make you more biased when you are engaged in data collection and data analysis. As a grounded theorist, you want to have an open mind. You want to make sure that when you look at the data, you are not thinking about any pre-existing theories, you are not thinking about any pre-existing concept in your field. So you want to look at the data with a fresh mind, with a fresh eyes. So there is a fear that if, as a grounded theorist, I'm engaged in a very comprehensive literature review, I might get biased when I am looking at my data, when I'm engaged in data collection and data analysis. And that is why the grounded theorists recommend doing a preliminary or minimal literature review in the beginning of your study. Now, let's say you did your minimal literature review, and then you start your data collection and data analysis. Now, when you are doing your initial data analysis and your categories and subcategories are emerging from the data, then you are engaged in further data collection, which is theoretical sampling, and then you are getting some more data to refine and further develop your categories and subcategories and tentative theory, which is emerging from the data. Now, at this point, when your tentative theory is emerging from the data, and you have also spent time in developing categories and subcategories by doing theoretical sampling and theoretical coding. Now, at this point, you go back and do a comprehensive literature review. So you are going back to the literature, and this time you are doing a comprehensive literature review. Now remember that your theory is already developed. Let's say this is your theory. I'm making in the shape of a leaf, but let's say this is your theory with some categories and some subcategories. Now, when you go back to literature, and now you are going through all the existing theories, framework, concept in the field, now you are using those theories to compare, to see how your theory, which is emerging solely from the data you have collected. So this is your grounded theory, grounded in the data that you have collected. Now, when you go back and do comprehensive lit review, now this comprehensive lit review will help you to contextualize your theory. It will give you more broader understanding of where your theory fits in with the previous existing literature, theories, concepts in the field. And that will help you to situate your findings when you are writing your discussion section, explaining, discussing your grounded theory. So that's how the process looks like. So in grounded theory, you start with a minimal literature review. You do not do a comprehensive literature review. And the reason is you do not want to get biased by learning all the theories and concepts in your field. You want to maintain a fresh eye when you are looking at the data. So to minimize that, you do minimal lit review, and then as you have collected your data, analyze your data, your theories are your theory is emerging, your categories are developed. Now you are going back to the literature, engage in comprehensive lit review. Now what you are learning from all the existing theories and concepts, they are going to help you contextualize your grounded theory, situate your grounded theory in how does it overall looks like, where does it fit. So that's the reason why we do comprehensive literature review later in our research process. So that's my suggestion to all of you. If you are planning a grounded theory, start with a preliminary lit review, start your research, and then as your theory emerges, then go back to literature and contextualize your theory, situate your theory. I hope it clarifies. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again.